Shalom, shalom, and welcome to the cosmic world where we think big. This is your girl, Jade. I'm just gonna say Jade. That's my name. So that's the easiest. But y'all like my outfit? Y'all like my outfit? I am in Killeen, Texas right now, making my way to Atlanta to hopefully pass my real estate class. My partner is in the space storage, so we can put all this crap in the back seat in the storage immediately because it's a mess. And things have been coming up. I mean, crazy things. We are on some strange days. Please ignore the fact that I just put a mint in my mouth. Because I can't talk with that in there. And I told y'all that the person that I'm dealing with now and most of the men that I've dealt with in the past truly had a gang of mental, spiritual issues. And I've been meeting little by little. Like my honey has 9 brothers and sisters. And they were in the foster care system since pretty much day one. And it's been a very deep and traumatizing and demonic and dark situation for them. And me being on the outside of it is truly interesting because they really need, it's like all of them in some type of way really need and want my energy because I did not grow up like that. So we are staying with his youngest sister who has OCD, and there's a gang of stuff. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to like expose her business unless she allows me to, but I just want to make an observation that the rain is getting loud. That dealing with mental illnesses in this community, especially the Black community or the American community, have real trauma and illness. Oh, Jade, you don't know. What about the rest of the world? I've dealt with a lot of people outside of this country, a lot of them, and a lot of them do not have the issues mentally that we do because they don't take on as much. There's not all this expectation to be perfect and this and that, you know. Like I've lived with Mandarin Chinese. No, they're Malaysian, and they speak Mandarin. I've dealt with South Americans, and I'm telling you, nobody like Americans have trauma and anxiety and depression like anywhere else. I promise you. And I've always been intrigued by the mind. And just to watch his family go through all this old trauma and then relying on me in a weird subconscious way is truly remarkable. I'm honored to be able to help people with mental illnesses, but it is truly hard. But I am very passionate, so passionate about foster kids, and I've always been passionate about foster kids. I've seen that happen to my cousins. It was really traumatic because there'll be one time I'll just be playing with them and then nobody to play with anymore because now they're shipped off somewhere. So it's always been a weird trigger for me, even though I've always had a great upbringing. But I just wanted to let y'all know that mental illness is very common. I'm being very common. I mean, so many people in this country have a real problem, whether they be rich or poor. And I just feel for people who really go through it mentally, and I want to be there. Like recently I really recognized, and I've always known this, but the father of my kids is finally kind of seeing himself from an outside point of view, and now I have more sympathy because I already know what the basis of his mental illnesses was childhood. Like for real, y'all, most of the time it's childhood. And I really want to encourage people like me, like myself, healers, spiritual healers, intercessors, people who stand in the gap when they're stronger, to make a platform and help people with their mental health. Like, it's serious. It's really serious. It really hinders people. It scares people. You know, it keeps people stagnant. And I think a lot of my fault is that I had my own problems, but I was being selfish still because I know I'm stronger than a lot of people mentally, but I wasn't pushing no content. I wasn't being consistent. there's people who really need to hear good words right now. People who are strong. Shout out to Leah TV. She changed it, but Leah TV, I think is what it is. Shout out to her. But we'll get into more depth. I don't want to keep my videos over 9 minutes long. We're in the era where people have a very short attention span, so I notice the shorter my videos, the more views I get. So like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support me, we're starting a company right now. I have an interview with someone out of the country, so hopefully he hits me up. Shout out to Emmanuel. I don't know how to say his last name. I need to get better at that, but shout out to him. He's going to help me push my content. And Scorpio season, gang gang, for those who know. And yeah, my Cash App is JadeStone9 if you want to keep supporting me. Thank you to William English Jr. For supporting me, because I'm still going to go. I'm on my way. We are in Texas. I'm on my way to Atlanta to take this test. I promise you, I'm going to take it. I don't know if I'm going to pass. I hope I pass. I think I'm going to pass. But I'm definitely taking it once I'm there. So please support me. Like, share, subscribe. Support me, y'all. Come on, let's do this. We got this. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Dream Jade out. Meow.